we say sounds like opinion, but I want to emphasize the fact that we've had 2 demographic studies, and one of the facts that came out of that is that kids are not attending their neighborhood schools, which were a lot of the comments that I made. And, you know, the schools that we saw on the list were the ones that had the higher, that if kids in that neighborhood attended that school, those numbers would not be that low. So again, if we're talking about facts, I just want to stress that fact that when those both demographic studies came back, the numbers of students, if they attended their neighborhood schools, and we know that there's so much value, that's another fact, in attending a neighborhood schools, the numbers are there. So again, when we talk about declining enrollment, let's be more transparent about, you know, where is that happening, and don't just look at in present school enrollment. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Rios. Next one, we have our board member, Ms. Yu.
Yeah, thank you, President.
Not yet.
So that's a good point. Tuan, do we have a number of the percentage or the students that of these, you know, like they're not attending that school they're supposed to?
Yes, we do, and that was a point of discussions of the committee members also. They look at that data. We can share that data with the board through Thursday notes, or
Yes, please.
at our next meeting of the budget presentation, we can, as part of that too. So that data has been looked at by the finance committee and also by the ad hoc committee members, that, you know, the current enrollment by school, but also residents, students by school. If there's no such thing as school of choice, that every students attend a home school, what that number looks like, we do have that. And it's been shared with this board, actually by the demographer, and it's also been shared with the committee members. So, but we'll be more than happy to bring that number back.
Yeah, that's a very important discussion, because the consolidation doesn't have to happen, you know, one region or the other. But I guess the important thing is, can we push the parents to decide otherwise? It's their choice. They want to send their children to certain schools. That's something that is not under our control, right? I mean,
So I'll try to answer that, right? There's the current policy of the board called the school of choice policy. There's also education code that would give parents a choice within the district. So we have to work within those 2 legal boundaries, right? The board, of course, can change your own school of choice policy. That's your own policy. However, within education code, we need to explore that, and we need to stay within that guidelines, because that's the law. So there's the state law regarding school of choice and board policy within school of choice, and what we can do. Currently, the current board policy indicates, and the school of choice basically open any and all schools to any and all parents within the capacity. You know, we go through that process, and parents apply through a lottery process. They'll get into the school that they would request to attend other than their resident schools. So if you want to look at that data, you need to look at that. You need to look at the school of choice, and then we can also bring back education code pertaining to the right of parents to send the kids to their school of choice within a school district. So you will need to consider all that.
yeah, we need to consider that. President Say, I'd like to make a motion. Spending 2 years in this, the committee and all the work that was included in this, I'd like to make a motion, help me with the wording, make a motion to move this to an action item for the June next meeting. Yeah, and in reflection of the report that was given by the committee, and review and move forward.
What is your actions here now? To back to the table for any closing or not closing?
Because-
or,
So, yes, the recommendation made by the committee, the board, it's now up to the board to discuss and to make a decision and move forward. Right? Can you help me with the wording?